Good day. Questions?
How does Mike's performance the last 2 weeks allow you guys to take it slow with Taylor and make sure he's 100% before he comes back?
No. I think Mike's performance gives us a lot of confidence in Mike, and man, I mean, what an incredible. I mean, after watching the film, I mean, what an incredible performance. Love his passion and enthusiasm, and it just makes you feel confident you got two great quarterbacks. Our whole deal, man, is our focus is on us. Today was all about fundamentally getting better. Really worked hard fundamentally, and I really liked the attitude of some guys. We had tweaking a few things, looking at a few different things. Just really the best day we've had special teams wise. The key is just improvement, fanatical improvement every single day, and I think we've gotten better. We just need to get faster. Our focus is on us and the two-time defending Pac-12 champion. That's next on the list, and so that's a big challenge. Be the best coach football team that we play. Tremendous respect for them and the job that they do. And so our guys, we got to be getting ahead every day, and that's getting better fundamentally. We have 23 practices left, basically, in the season. You got 2 more this week. Actually, today was 1, so we had 24 going in that are guaranteed to do this. And then obviously we won't be playing on December 5th. We'll be playing on January 1st. We'll be playing on January 12th. So we've got a lot. If you think of it in that terms, there's a lot of improvement that has to be made. But on the same hand, we've also got a belief that we can do it. You just got to be willing to put the work in and not have good practice, but have great practice.
How would you describe some of these performances on Saturday?
Really good. I mean, what I told him today, I challenged me. He was really, really good against Colorado, but it wasn't against UCLA. And that's just the whole deal with our team is continue to get better fundamentally. So it was the best performance that we've had on safety since I've been here. That's how good I think we played. Tough, gritty, really took it upon himself to get his feet in the grass. Missed a few tackles, but made most all of them. But you can't come off your worst week tackling and have your best week tackling. You can't do it, and that's part of just being gaining experience. But and the hardest thing to handle when you're inexperienced is success. And so we're just challenging them to get better. I'm really proud of him. I think he is playing extremely well and has the capabilities of being even better. Very smart guy, has a great energy and synergy and spirit, and he's one of those guys that has that fight in him that I like. So he played outstanding. I thought Lloyd played his best game. I thought Kuishi played one of his best games. I mean, a whole bunch of guys played really, really, really well. DJ Calhoun played his best game. Smallwood played his best game. So we're getting better. We gotta get a whole bunch better for the next game, and just keep getting better every week.
Is there somewhat of a hangover effect when you have that emotional of a win? Is it a blessing that you're having an extra bye week here?
No, it's a blessing because we get healed up. We needed it, for guys to heal up, for Taylor as well, and then also just to get better fundamentally. I mean, if you watched today's practice, it was like spring practice. We went good on good. We cracked the pads and we got after it and get better fundamentally. So this week it couldn't have been more perfect timing from that standpoint. Being able to heal up and then get better fundamentally.
What do you take from your
Practice. How close is Taylor?
I think it'll be practiced by the end of the week.
What do you take from the earlier games against Stanford that affects your approach in this game?
Do what now?
What from the earlier games against Stanford?
If they played?
Yeah.
Or the ones I've played against?
Both.
Yeah. Well, we just know we know what to expect. I'm just again, I got a lot of respect for how well they're coached on both sides of football and in special teams. That's probably one of the most underrated things in the league. There's probably not even been a story on it, but they had the best special teams in the conference, and that had a lot to do with them winning it. Obviously, their defense, best defense, best scoring defense in the conference is going to win the conference. I really believe that. So, we've learned a lot playing them. But this year's a different year, and but they are well coached. They'll be well prepared. They're not going to beat themselves. And again, they're the defending champion, and so to unseat them, you got to be twice as prepared, twice as motivated, and we got to continue to get better fundamentally. Really, today was focusing on us. But yes, we've already started on Stanford and understand, what it takes. You're just going to have to be sound and be fundamentally and just be better than them to win, because they're not going to make a lot of mistakes.
Obviously, on offense, you have to take what the defense gives you. But on that note, with the running game's performance in the last couple of games, is that
I think well, we got to be able to run the ball better than what we did, and I think that there's some and they were scheming to stop that, and therefore they gave up a lot of passing yards in return. But no doubt we need to be able to run the ball better than we underperformed the last 2 weeks in that. But on the same hand, a lot of that's due to what they're, and I tell Coach Norvell that too, because he gets, I harp on him on running the football, and he knew that we wanted to play less snaps. I mean, the snaps didn't work out the way that we played, like 90-some snaps, and we had 70 on offense. So, but you win the game, is all that matters. But yeah, we feel like that we underperformed from a run game standpoint, but it didn't have anything to do with our running backs or our offensive line. It had to do with scheme, and we've got to be able to adjust and make adjustments a little bit better on that.
Do you think getting Taylor back is going to help with that, and that they're going to scheme more for the passing game?
Oh, I think having Taylor, Taylor's obviously brings a different dimension to that position, and I kind of like having both. So we think we've got a great combo of Taylor being obviously as our starting quarterback, and we got Mike does a lot of things that are really, really different from him. But Taylor brings a different dimension and a different accountability in the run game for the defense.
Where are you at health-wise coming out of that game?
I feel pretty healthy. I feel pretty good.
No. You have a couple guys that got banged up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I think that Lowry didn't play a whole lot. He just wasn't ready. We're going to rest him this week. DeMore just going to rest him a little bit. Ami is just knick-knack stuff. Should be this week should be perfect for us, and we should be. Marcus Washington's done for the year. He with a knee injury, so we lost him. So that was a big loss for us special teams wise, and man, sad for him, because he has just really been an unbelievable trooper for us, playing just about everything on special teams, offense, defense, and so. But he'll be with us. Obviously, it's his senior year, so it's a tough deal for him. But other than Corey Smith and him, everybody else I anticipate will be back.
Speaking of special teams, what kind of things can you guys do to cut down on some of the bigger drives that happened the last couple of weeks?
Well, the one the other night was, we had a really bad kick, and just didn't get released very well. But I think if you have a line drive kick like that, probably not gonna. We gotta do a better job kicking the ball in coverage. But yeah, we worked some things, made some adjustments in the game that actually helped us. So felt good. We had a best day of special teams. But yeah, there's some things we can do, and we're working on it.